California's news leader, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Now for 4:30, taking a live look outside right now. Boy, you can see that windsock really getting thrown around out there. This is in Long Beach. We'll have an idea of what areas could be hardest hit by this storm.
And the storm is hitting burn scar areas overnight. We're live in Altadena, where people have been preparing to evacuate.
And behind the wheel in all this rain, what we're seeing on the roads right now. Good morning, everybody. It's 4:30. I'm John Gregory.
And I'm Irene Cruz. Rachel has the morning off. It is a very active Christmas Eve. We're seeing a lot of rain, a lot of wind. Let's kick off our team coverage with Shayla Girardin in for Leslie Lopez. Shayla.
Yes, Irene, John, it is wet and it is windy. This is a storm that is also bringing some really powerful winds and rain with it to start the day. So you are most likely waking up to this. We are talking about some strong showers already starting for parts of western LA, out into Ventura as well. So those pockets, the warmer colors you see, the yellows, the oranges, that's that moderate to even strong rainfall. And that's exactly what we're seeing. Moving through parts of Ventura, even into Thousand Oaks, you can see a pretty powerful cell just starting to move in through there. So the 101, even the 405, seeing some really wet weather. Those stronger cells moving through Moore Park, Calabasas, even into portions of San Bernardino and now western portions of LA. So Santa Monica, Inglewood, starting to see that as well. We are starting to see some stronger cells pick up for our higher elevations, the high deserts as well. Wrightwood, you have a cell that's just about to move in, so expect to see some stronger showers moving in shortly. Crestline, Running Springs, this storm right now not bringing any snow, but you are seeing a lot of wet weather for our higher elevations. Now out into our low deserts, just light showers to start the day. And we really are seeing that widespread rainfall out to Lake Elsinore, Hemet, even Temecula to start the day. Not as much in Orange County, light scattered showers for you. Anaheim, you're dry right now, Santa Ana as well, but expect to see this pick up shortly. We are all going to see our fair share of the wet weather over the next 24 hours. I want to show you this shot again. This is Long Beach. You can see the wind really just moving through with the system, as John was saying, the wind socket there. So this is a storm, like I said, not only bringing us really powerful rain, but wind as well. So we have flood watches in place, high wind warnings. This is just the start of what is going to be a very dicey 24 hours. So we'll break down the timing and the totals. But for now, John, Irene, I will send it back to you two.
Yeah, Shayla, of course, the roads are really going to be impacted by this storm. Let's take a look at traffic right now. In Pasadena, the 210 westbound at Allen Avenue, the HOV and the number 1 lane blocked due to a 2-car crash. A tow truck's on the way, and there is a small delay already, so certainly keep it in mind. If you can stay off the roads this morning, that's probably the best way to get around or not get around, because it's just going to be really a sloppy, dangerous day on the roads, dangerous conditions for everyone out there.
Yeah, let's go straight to Eyewitness News reporter David Gonzalez, who is in our news van driving through it right now. And David, I mean, you were seeing some major issues just a little bit earlier.
Yeah, and we're starting to see just different elements of this storm right now. We're driving on the 5 freeway, and I believe, Brian, we're 118 freeway, I'm sorry. We had a detour because the 5 freeway is actually shut down because of that accident that we had encountered earlier. I want you guys to take a look at that video of that accident that we encountered. It was a FedEx truck that slammed into one of the poles at the 118 interchange. And you could see that that FedEx truck was split open and that there was boxes laying on the highway. Luckily, first responders showed up shortly after we initially passed that accident. We drove back around, and then first responders were there. They shut down the highway and were merging all the traffic onto the 118. So we can tell you that the 5 freeway is shut down at the 118 interchange due to that semi-accident. But right now we're seeing a lot of problems on the highway. We're seeing obviously slowdowns because of the rain that is coming down very, very hard right now. Just driving on the 118, we also saw a Tesla that was spun out on the side of the road. And I can tell you that it is very dark in this area driving towards Simi Valley. Back out here live, I kind of want to show you guys our road conditions out here. We see semis on the right-hand lanes driving a little slower, but I can also tell you one thing that Brian behind the wheel spotted is that we encountered some fog, or maybe we were driving through some clouds in this area. So on top of this rain, visibility was dropped down to nearly 0 for us for about a few minutes as we were driving down the 118 toward Simi Valley. So I can tell you right now that road conditions are very treacherous at the moment. We are driving below the speed limit, but we are seeing drivers that are passing us, which is obviously creating dangerous situations for other drivers on the road. We spoke with Sheriff Luna yesterday at a press conference, and he did tell us that he wants people to reconsider driving today. I know a lot of people have been looking forward to Christmas Eve, spending time with their families, but the road conditions are going to be very dangerous. So if you don't have to drive, he called it unnecessary travel. If you can, for whatever reason, stay home or replan your holiday festivities, you might want to consider that today, especially with what we're seeing this morning here early on. Reporting live from the 118, heading towards Simi Valley, David Gonzalez, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Just be very careful out there if you do have to leave the house, and just take things really slow. David, thank you. Some of the biggest areas of concern during this storm are the recent burn scars in Pacific Palisades and Altadena.
Yeah, evacuation warnings are in effect, and neighbors know they need to be ready to leave at a moment's notice. Eyewitness News reporter Abigail Velez is live in Altadena with a look at the conditions there. Good morning, Abigail.
Good morning. Yeah, well, that rain has been consistent overnight, picking up heavily just within the last hour. And you can see that heavy downpour is turning Loma Alta Drive into a river. You can see that water is brown. It's mixed in with mud coming all the way from upstream. But besides the rain, it's really that wind that has been relentless. Those strong gusts at time pushing me over, and mixed with rain, it feels like it's slashing against your skin. And in a burn scar like this, that combination is exactly what has people here on edge. Take a look at your screen. This is new video from overnight in Altadena along this same street, Loma Alta Drive, near Glen Allen Lane. You can see heavy rain coming down in the upper part of town with mud and debris already flowing into the roadway. This is an area where almost all the homes burned in the Eaton fire. Very few structures left standing, making the hillside especially vulnerable when rain moves in like this.
I do expect a lot more rain than the last storm. They're expecting a foot this time, so if they get 10, I'm still worried.
That worry is shared across both Sierra Madre and Altadena, where people have been spending days sandbagging, tarping, and wrapping homes, including properties now being rebuilt after the fire. Evacuation orders and warnings remain in effect for parts of the area, and LA County has opened emergency shelters for anyone who needs them. Back here, winds are picking up again, that rain coming in heavily right now. And you can see the county has set up these K-rails here to stop debris from flowing into the roads, as again, this is a burn scar area that people are worried could become problematic as this heavy rain continues. Of course, I'll keep on tracking the conditions here in Altadena and bring you updates live on ABC 7 Eyewitness News. Reporting in Altadena, Abigail Velez, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Residents on edge, they're bracing for whatever may come.
And it sounds like a lot heading their way. Abigail, thanks for that report. Let's check in with Shayla Gerard. And Shayla, the burn scar areas, what are we looking at? I thought it was like 4 or 5 inches maybe.
Yes, we're looking over the next couple of days anywhere from 3 to 6 inches widespread across Los Angeles. But those burn scar areas especially could see higher totals. We're talking 5 to 6 inches. And that especially is going to be a big concern over the next 24 hours. We are already starting to see all the yellows, the oranges, those warmer colors. That's moderate to heavy rainfall. Right now, really focusing into Ventura, western portion of LA, the foothill communities, so out into Glendale, even like I mentioned, Inglewood, Santa Monica, starting to see that heavier rainfall as well. Now, right now, as we move farther south, so into Orange County, even into the Inland Empire, you're only seeing those light showers. Enjoy it while it lasts, because that heavier rainfall is going to continue to push east over the course of the day, out toward Lake Elsinore, Hemet, even Temecula, still seeing, like I mentioned, those light showers. Now, you mentioned, Abigail was saying a moment ago, the winds out there. So this is a storm that's also bringing some pretty powerful winds as well. This is a lookout in Irvine. You can see all the palm trees just shaking in the breeze out there. Right now for you, sustained winds over only 12 miles per hour. But I want to show you some of the wind gusts we're seeing already this morning. And this is just the start of the day. We're talking about gusts anywhere from 20 to 40 miles per hour. Burbank right now seeing gusts up to 43 miles per hour. Pacific Palisades just shy